Now, what everyone is waiting for, putting together our underdog fantasy division plays. I think most of these have been clocking in around 9, 10 to 10x return here.
Yes, sir.
Pretty fun. So let's start.
Might be too steep for some of you, but for those who aren't scared.
So I clicked on the Titans. We have Will Levis, Tony Pollard, Chigoziem Okonkwo, Calvin Ridley. Now Chig is spicy. Higher 2.5 receiving touchdowns.
Don't we just take the Will Levis passing?
Yeah, I mean, we got to go Will Levis passing yards. 34, 65.5. We're staking our handicap and reputation on Will Levis being able to rack up some passing yards.
Look at that.
We can't back out now, Ryan.
Look at that interceptions projection.
12.
Yeah.
I'll take the lower, but we'll just go with the Will Levis higher passing yards. Colts.
All right.
Up next, Colts have a ton of options. They got Jonathan Taylor touchdowns, yards, and AR-15 passing touchdowns, interceptions, rushing yards, rushing touchdowns. Latu, rookie D lineman, 7.25 sacks. DeForest Buckner, another reason to be kind of high on the Colts. Michael Pittman, Ryan.
Yeah, that Pittman number. What's up with that?
1,050.5 receiving yards.
Yeah, he got that. Like that's
he's pretty quarterback proof. And I think if Joe Flacco's in here, we like it. If AR-15's in here, we like it. So yeah, Michael Pittman. Some people have clowned me saying he's not explosive enough or whatever, but the dude gets open. I think that's a great.
What do you mean he's not explosive enough? He was in the top 10 of targets last year with Gardner. I mean, I don't get the angle.
Yeah, no, I don't.
He's young. He was an alpha coming out of college and at USC. Which, by the way, once again, how is that USC team not better? So many studs.
They really just can't figure out defense. To your point, Ryan, look at this. Look at just his target share as he's gone on. 2020, and it feels like he's been in the league longer, but 2020, 61 targets. 2021, 129. 2022, 141. 2023, 156.
Okay,
109 catches.
What are we talking? Like, what was his yardage total last year?
He got 1152.
So
only
he's going to take a step back,
and only 16. He played in 16 games, only started 15. So I don't know. Maybe he was out for one there or something. But
I don't understand this number. Donnie Mitchell isn't that going to help him?
Yeah, he's fine. He's going to have a massive workload.
All right, next
Jaguars. So we got ETN, Trevor Lawrence.
We got a good
Trevor Lawrence, Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram, Brian Thomas Jr.
No,
his numbers are kind of high.
I would say my initial thought would be an Ingram thing.
I don't mind the Evan Ingram
or a Trevor thing, but Evan Ingram is one of these guys. Speaking of which, he finished 4th in catches last year.
Yeah.
And 963 yards. So
I kind of like the Lawrence INTs. It's set at 12.
Yeah.
And this guy plays every game.
He likes to sling a interception.
Well, maybe he missed one last year, but he had 17 his rookie year,
14 last year,
8 the year before. I think he's going to be throwing it a bunch.
Yep, that's a great one. Let's add that to the card.
Goldilocks to throw higher, 12 interceptions, and last but not least, the Houston Texans. We got CJ Stroud, Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz, who you were, I think, high on in that.
Yeah, always going to be high on the tight end to score touchdowns in this system. Always.
Okay.
It's kind of it's just the way that it works. They love the route combos.
I don't want to mess with any of the receivers because I think, I don't know, there's just not a lot of clarity in how it's going to shake out split wise. I don't think it's worth it.
Interceptions for Stroud. It's a little spicy.
I feel like you're getting a hair cute. Okay. I mean, 9.5. He could throw 9 interceptions and still.
I mean, how many did he throw last year? He had like a ridiculously low interception rate.
Yeah, and he threw 5. So even if he almost doubles that, I don't know. His
interception rate was 1%. That's very low. Like, no one had a lower rate in the league.
Yeah, I just think jumping
that's going to regress big time.
I agree, but I think he could regress 4 picks and still we're cooked here.
Jordan Love 1.9%. So that would double his picks. So that, I mean, I think
was it exactly 1%?
I'm at 0.9%, but roughly responsible for about 5 interceptions.
All right. I mean, I like.
What do you like?
I don't mind.
Come with solutions, not problems.
I don't mind your Dalton Schultz angle.
Oh,
I also
touchdowns?
think the higher passing yards is a layup, but if you want to be
for who?
For CJ Stroud.
Oh, I don't know if that's a layup.
Okay. Well, I said I will also entertain your Dalton Schultz receiving touchdowns. I think
that's fine. I like that one.
Okay. So we got Dalton Schultz higher 3.5 receiving touchdowns. Trevor Lawrence higher 12 receptions. Michael Pittman higher 1,050.5 receiving yards, and our boy Willie L 3,465.5 passing yards higher, and a nice 10x. Let's fire away.
They're really starting to stack up.
Yeah, this is so great.